told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf, and have I got a haul for you? Oh my goodness, I have been shopping. I finally spent my voucher from my birthday, I've spent my Christmas money, I have got books from all over the place, and yes, I honestly, I have stacks. So I spent my voucher from my mum because I could spend it at the works, so I spent all of that at the works. I also went into Waterstones. I got a few books off of the stamps reward card thing. I'd got some money built up in there, so I brought some books from there. I found an independent bookstore which I brought a book from, and then I spent my Christmas money, and they're from random places, so I will tell you about those. And then I have some pre-orders that have come this month. So anyway, I'll get to all of it because it's going to take me forever. The first ones I'll go to is the vouchers. So in the works, I generally buy romances. So I have a whole stack of romances that it's not all complete series, because there are some in series. I just need to pick one book from each of them, I think it is, that I need to pick up. I have done that for one, but I'll show you that after. So I have left the price on each of them, but I will remove the stickers for these ones because the work stickers are massive compared to any other place. So I will, but I left them on because I wanted to remember how much they cost. Anyway, rambling on. So the first series that I picked up was the Queen's Cove series, which is these three. There is one missing. So I have The Wrong Mr. Right, which is this one. This was £3.50. Then I have In Your Dreams, Holden Roads, which is this one. And I have Finn Roads Forever, which is this one. And I think they was all £3.50 each. So that was the first series that I picked up. And then a different series, but by the same author, there is also one missing that I need for this one as well. I have Behind the Net, which was £4, and I also have The Wingman, which was £4. I think there is one in the middle of these. I think this is the first one. I think the middle one is the one that I'm missing. So yeah, and this one is the Vancouver Storm series. And then I got this one. It's Erin Sterling's new one, and it's The Wedding Witch. I do have the other two that's in this, where is the X-Hex and the Kiss Curse. So I did need this one to follow on. And this one was £3. Honestly, this is so cheap. I did buy this one because it was £1. And I have read the first one in the series. I have got the next one in the series that was kindly brought to me by one of you guys. And this one is Finlay Donovan Jumps the Gun. I am hoping that I do enjoy these as much as I did the first one. but I've heard, I think that's what's put me off from carrying on. But now I've got another one, I really want to carry on with the series. So yeah, I've got Finlay Donovan Jumps the Gun. A pound. What? Then I have a Amy Lee book, and it's The Catch. And this one has gone down to £3. I do have a few of Amy Lee's books, so I'm really excited to get to that one. And then I have another series. This one was incomplete also, but I have since picked it up. And this is Grace Riley, and I have Breakaway. And I think these are all £3. Oh, the last one's £3.50. So this one was £3. Breakaway. We have Stealing Home. And these are obviously like sports romances. This one was also £3. And then Wicked Serve, which again, and then the other one, which was £3 also, but I got it from Amazon, First Down. So yeah, I did pick that one up separately. So I do have the whole series of those ones. The last three that I got from the works was in like a bundle. It is a complete trilogy. And it is Lucy Scores, and I think this is the Benevolence series, I do believe. So we have Protecting What's Mine, we have Finally Mine, and we have Pretend You're Mine. So yeah, these ones, because they all was like cellophane together, these ones were £15 for all three, so still only £5 for each book if you break it down. But yeah, that was all of the books that I got from the works out of my voucher for my birthday. So thank you, Mum. I love you dearly as always. Then what do I go into next? I will carry on with what I got that day. So I did go into and find an independent bookstore, which is the Five Leaves Bookshop. And the man in there was so lovely. I was the only person in there. I'd never seen this shop before. And it's down like a tiny little alley next to the works in Nottingham, and I'm so glad I found it. I'll be going there a lot more now, and they had some great books in, but I didn't have money to spend. I had like vouchers and, you know, free points on my Waterstones card. That's what I really went down for. I had a whole bunch of money regarding those, but I did spend £10. I got 20 books. I got 20 books that day, and I only spent £10. Mind blown. But I got Violets, and it is a translated fiction. And it says, San is 22 and alone when she happens upon a job at a flower shop in Seoul's bustling city centre. Haunted by childhood rejection, she stumbles through life. Vulnerable and unsure, she barely registers to others, especially by the ruthless standards of the 1990s South Korea. But over the course of one summer, San meets a curious cast of characters, from the taciturn shop owner to an enigmatic magazine photographer. Fueled by quiet desperation to jumpstart her life, she dares to dream of connection in an unforgiving world. So yeah, this is obviously set in Korea. I just thought it sounded really, really good. So I did pick that one up. And the man in the shop, you would have seen, I got some footage of the shop. It's really, really lovely. It was so welcoming and nice and warm. You know when you feel that when you go into a shop? And it was the Five Leaves Bookshop, and he gave me a voucher to have £1 off of my next book when I go there. And he was just lovely, and I ended up chatting his ear off about all different books. We ended up talking about Claire Keegan, and they did have a hardback edition of Foster, and if you know, Foster is my favourite Claire Keegan book. So I says to him, I was like, it's one of those things where you're like, I don't need the book, I have it, but I really wanted the hardback, but I didn't get it. I was good, and I got a new book to me. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to that. And then the books that I picked up from Waterstones, you will know that I read the Hojin Murders, and this is a series, and you will see on my shelf right here, I am trying to collect the whole series. So I did pick up another one up that was in there, so really excited for that. I also have been hearing a lot about Kristin Hanna, And I got The Nightingale because I have seen this everywhere and I'm getting FOMO and I really want to read it. Jennifer has recently said that she read one and has really enjoyed it, by the same author. So I do have that one in mind for looking for next time. But I've heard nothing but amazing things about this, so I'm really, really excited for it. Then I did pick up a book that I already own, but I own it in a really nice edition. I have it in the Chiltern Classics. Is it Chiltern Classics? I think it is. But I really wanted, because it's my favourite romance of all time, my favourite classic romance of all time, and it is Pride and Prejudice. I absolutely love this book. I am obsessed, and I've always wanted a copy that I can annotate and just, you know, swoon over Mr. Darcy and all of the things that he does in this book that, you know, Elizabeth Bennet don't know about. And I love this book so much. Like, if you have never read Pride and Prejudice, I highly recommend. Don't be intimidated by classics. They are absolutely amazing. I love Jane Austen's work, and I am planning on rereading some of her works this year. So yeah, this is going to be one that I'm going to be annotating to death, and I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait. Oh. And then I also picked up the little novella that came out that's following Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. It is Where's Molly? I saw this online, someone saying that it was a thing. I didn't even realise, and then I saw it in Waterstones, so I picked that one up as well. I may do a reread of the two and then read this after. And then I got a poetry collection. I have been after this poetry collection for ages, absolutely ages. Every time I went into Waterstones, they never had it. So it is the first volume of Mary Oliver, and it is New and Selected Poems, volume 1. And I have heard such great things about this poetry. I'm not going to lie, I did read a couple on the way home while Daniel was driving in the car. So, and I'm already really loving it. I can see why this is people's favourite poetry collections. And yeah, I am so excited to like really deep dive and carry on reading it. So they were all the books that I got from Waterstones that I got that day. I do have pre-orders that's come and they're all from Waterstones, so hence why I have so much points stamps on my card all the time. But shall I go into those ones next? I'll go into those ones next. So the first pre-order that I will talk about is one that when I was on my way to Waterstones once, I was looking online because I read some translated fictions where they was based around bookstores, and I really wanted more of that. I love books that's based in like bookstores and just the coziness. That's books about books basically. And when I was looking on the Waterstones website for ones that I could have potentially buy when I got to the shop, there was one on there that you could pre-order, and I thought it sounded really good, and it is The Last Bookstore on Earth. And this one is following where a storm has passed and it's destroyed everything, and a girl takes solace in the bookstore she used to go to as a child. But then she finds out that another storm is coming, and somebody else this is very vague, by the way. And then one night someone breaks into the bookstore where she is, and it is a woman, and they try and make plans on how they're going to survive this second storm. I just think it sounds so good. I think she like trades in people's books for like trading books for supplies and collecting stories from the remaining survivors who pass by. And I just think it just sounds so good. It has sprayed edges. I didn't even realise it was going to have sprayed edges, but I just thought it sounded really good and I can't wait to get to it. Then I have a couple more translated fictions that I'd pre-ordered ages ago. We have The Convenience Store by the Sea. I saw this all over Bookstagram and I knew I needed it. And then I have The Healing Season of Pottery. And yeah, I cannot wait for them. You know, I find translated fiction so cozy, and I'm hoping to get through so many this year. I have wrapped some up on my cart that I can't wait to read, and yeah, I'm just so excited for it. So then the next one was a complete cover buy, but it says that it's a really great book around friendship, which is another thing that I really love to read about, is the love between friends. And this one is Instructions for Heartbreak. Look at that cover. I thought that looks so good. On the back, it has some praise for it, and the praise says, a brilliant healing celebration of the wonder that is the female friendship and an essential modern heartbreak handbook. And that was by Lucy Jane Wood, who did Rewitched. And then it also has Josie Lloyd, who wrote a heartfelt love letter to friendship that I couldn't put down. You know, sign me up. I am so excited for it. So excited. I love books around the love of friendship. So yeah, there's that one. And then there was a really nice fantasy romance that they was having a exclusive edition at Waterstones, and this one's by Sophie Clark, and it's Cruel is the Light. And with me cancelling my fantasy romance box, I thought I would pick one up that, you know, I choose myself. And this is stunning. Look at those edges. Like, yes, Waterstones. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And then you've got like maps on the end pages. It's just so, so nice. This one says, a brutal war between demons and humanity has raged across Europe for over a century. At its heart are two elite soldiers, Celine, a powerful exorcist trained at the prestigious Vatican Academy, and foot soldier Jules, who is unrivaled in battle. When their paths crossed, despite initial distrust, then unwelcome attraction, Jules and Celine discover a terrible secret at heart of the Holy Vatican City. Soon Jules is forced to question everything he's ever known, including himself. Celine, unable to ignore her growing feelings for Jules, must make an impossible choice between love and duty. And then Vanessa Len, who is the author of Only a Monster, has reviewed it and said, gripping, vivid and beautifully written. So yeah, that sounds so, so good, doesn't it? And then on the hardback itself, it's got foiling. So it's such a beautiful edition, and I just thought it sounded really, really good, and I couldn't pass it up. So that was another pre-order. And then my last pre-order was Onyx Storm. I think this, if anyone's doing a haul recently, this is going to be in everyone's haul. So it is Onyx Storm. It is the Waterstones edition. The end pages have me. They're the same front and back, and I cannot wait to get to this. I am currently reading through the series to get to this one, but yeah, I'm really taking my time with them. I'm enjoying my rereads of the first two, and obviously I am really excited to get to this one. So yeah, I got Onyx Storm. So that was all of my pre-orders, and I'm still going, and this is why I've tried not to talk too much about each book, because, you know, well, romances and thrillers I don't tend to talk about anyway, because I like to go in as blind as I can with those books. I say it all the time on my channel, because I just think it's the best way to go. The less you know about them, the better, because some of them can get a little bit repetitive if you look into them too much. So I just like to be surprised when I go into them. So the last lot of books won't take me long, because they're series, and, you know, I could just talk about the collective. And these was from my Christmas money from my in-laws. So thank you to my in-laws. I love them both absolutely to the moon and back, like I do my own parents. So the first lot of books I was so excited about, because these got re-released, and you can get them in the works, but they're in the new covers, and I don't like them as much. These ones are so different and so unique that I had to get this series in these editions, but I never could afford to spend that much on a chunk of books. It's the same for the other two series that I've got here as well. They are quite expensive to get them as a whole, and with the January sales, they have all gone down. They're like half price, and I was like, I cannot miss this opportunity while I have my Christmas money, and they've gone down. I need to get them. So the first one is the Magnolia Parks. I feel like I'm gonna love this because people say if you like Gossip Girl and stuff like that, you will love these. And I've seen people that don't really read romances pick these up and are absolutely loving it. So you have these covers. So the new ones are, I think it's a man and a woman under a table, and it's just their like legs kicking out with heels on and obviously shoes on. But I don't like those. I find these ones a lot more beautiful and interesting, and I just wanted these editions of it. So this one is the first one, which is Magnolia Parks. Then we have Daisy Haynes, which looks like this. Like so random, but so beautiful. Then we have The Long Way Home, Magnolia Parks. And I just think these are really, really nice. And then we have The Great Undoing, Daisy Haynes. That one. And then we have Magnolia Parks Into the Dark, which is the last one. And I'm so glad that I managed to get them in these editions. It makes me so excited. I'm really, really excited to get into them. And yeah, I think obviously 1, 3 and the last one all follow Magnolia Parks' story, and then there's the 2 in between that's Daisy. So yeah, I'm so excited that I've finally got this series, and I do think it's going to be one that I really, really love. So I'm getting 5-star feels from it, and I'm just so excited. Then we have a dark romance series, which is a bind up of all of them. I've had this one on my wish list for so long, and I'm just so excited that I finally got to get it. And it is the Mindfuck series, and this is by St. Abbey. And I've seen people, so many people review this, and it's always in their recommendations regarding like tropes and that lot that I like, and I just can't wait to read it. So this is a bind up of all of them, because they're all like little novellas throughout. So this is a bind up of all of them. And again, I'm so excited to get to this. Oh my goodness, this year is going to be such a great year for reading. I'm just excited. And then the last one is a series that I have already read multiple times, but I've always wanted them in hardback. I do have them in paperback, and you have been staring at them the whole time I have been filming, if you have been looking behind me. But I finally got the ACOTAR series in hardback, and I'm so excited about it because I've always wanted these in hardback, because ACOTAR obviously is a very, very popular series. Everybody and their mother have read the ACOTAR books, and it's popular for a reason, and it is one of my favourite series of all time. And I see all of the time that you can get like really nice dust jackets for the hardbacks as well, and so I really wanted to get them, and I can't wait to experience reading them, because it's a series I do want to reread again this year. And you know, I'm just so happy, because these are normally like in, I think at Waterstones they're like 100 or 80 to £100. I think they went down to 80 in the sale, but I think they're around like £100 or something like that. On Amazon it was around a similar price for them. There is a quite expensive series, but they'd gone down to £45 in the January sale, and I was like, I can't pass it up. With having money that I needed to buy myself a present with as well, I just couldn't pass it up. So yeah, they're now off my wish list and in my hands, and I'm so excited to read them in the hardbacks, because I feel like it is a different experience. I don't care what people say. Hardbacks are different to paperbacks, and floppy paperbacks are different to the solid. I like a better flop than that. It's a different reading experience, and I'm really excited. So yeah, that is everything. I am now done. I'm out of breath and need some water, but that is all of the books. There is so many books, but I'm so excited to get to these. I cannot tell you, from like the friendship, the love of friendship, the obviously my love for translated fiction, because they're just so cozy and amazing, and books about books, and you know, all the romances, I've got dark romances, I've got like a series that's like Gossip Girl that I cannot wait to get into, and yeah, I'm just so excited, and you know, can't wait to get to that one. Yeah, so yeah, that's my haul. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. I'm sorry I haven't gone into too much detail about each book, but there were so many and I didn't want this video to be really long. How long have I been filming? Half an hour. Hopefully I can cut that down a little bit, but my bad. But yeah, I'm so excited, I'm so happy, and let me know if you've bought any books in the January sale, or if you had any brought for you for Christmas. I would love to know all of the excitement and share it together. Is there any that I've brought that you've already read, or you've also pre-ordered and is now on your TBR? Let me know all of the things. Let's get excited about books together, because I'm so excited. I need to calm down a little bit. Yeah, let me know all of the things. I hope that you've enjoyed this haul. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Excuse me? This freaking stand. There we go. What was I saying now? So yeah, I did pick this one up separately, so this wasn't from the works. Obviously I've just said it's from Amazon. I'm an idiot. And I just found, don't be intimidated by classics. They are, oh, I've got some on my lip now. I've got really bad pins and needles in my leg. I've sat with my legs crossed again. I do it every time and then I'm in pain. There was, I just burped, pardon me. I had a nice exclusive edition trained at the prestigious. Why can't I say prestigious? And it is the Mindfuck series. Excuse the language, but we're all adults here. Let me know all of the things. I hope that you've enjoyed this haul. And now I need to put them all on my shelf. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You don't think of that when you buy a whole bunch of books. These all need to go over there, which there's no space anyway. Oh crap. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. They'll go somewhere. I'm so excited for new books. So excited. There's so many books here that have been like really anticipated. So like the Magnolia Parks, the Mindfuck series, Onyx Storm. Did I say about... I don't think I did I? Oh well, I'll have to put it in the bloopers. These I also picked up because I read the Knock 'em Out series last year and I absolutely loved them. So this is why I went with the Lucy Score collection, because there was like Elle Kennedy collections in the works as well, but I went with Lucy Score because I did enjoy the Knock 'em Out series. So yeah, not so funny, but information that I was meant to say. I have no idea what I've actually said. I keep doing this. My memory is terrible at the minute. So excited.